showing you my calendar feels like showing you my underwear drawer. I don't know why. It just feels very vulnerable. Real quick, mama. Real quick, mama. Real quick, mama. My biggest fans. Hi friends, Real Quick Mama here. I figured I would sit with you this week and share with you a little bit about my geeking out on calendars. I love to go to the dollar store and pick up these calendars. They're really great. And what I can do with them is plan out anything from that month to the next 3 months to actually the whole next year. And I totally recommend going and getting one of these. So I got my husband one because he likes me to put together his goals on a calendar. We sort of have a meeting, we download what his goals are, and we work backwards from there to put starting points, check-in points, and finish points when he wants to release things on social media and different things like that. So this is my husband's calendar, and then what I can do is I can coordinate mine with his. So I can take what he wants to do and I can work backwards from there. So if I know we're having a family photo shoot in October, then I know that in the end of September or early October I can start putting together outfits for my kids. Or maybe I need to remember that in 6 months we need to fertilize the tree again. Or in a year we need to reseal the countertops or whatever. So instead of having that floating in my mind or in my phone, which I really like working on paper, I do not like working digitally with lists and appointments and things. As you know, I also like to mark off the days that we do homeschool so I can kind of see if we're staying on top of things. So yeah, fertilize tree. I was reminding myself in June, just fertilize the tree. So when you feel like things are just kind of floating off in space, when you leave that kid's doctor's appointment, they give you that little card to remind you of their appointment in 6 months or a year. You can just open up your calendar when you get home really quick and jot it on the date, and you won't forget. So for example, I'm supposed to start physical therapy next month, and I'm able to jot them in right when it's supposed to be starting in October, so that when October rolls around and I go to put my calendar up on my fridge, yeah, I have 1 month at a time on the side of my fridge, the current month that we're on. I can open up to October and I can fill in whatever I had already written on here so that I'm not forgetting anything. So I'll show you that monthly calendar that we have for the current month. Okay, so while I'm walking to my calendar, another thing that you always want to know is when you have slots for appointments for yourself or for your kids. So for example, I prefer not to take all the kids to appointments, so I try to find spots outside of my husband's schedule that I know I can leave 1 or 2 of the kids with him and take the other kids with me, or go by myself to run to get groceries or go to a doctor's appointment or whatever. So I write on my calendar what my options are for appointments outside of Dusty's schedule, so that when I'm on the phone with a doctor or a friend, I can quickly look up and see, okay, I can do Mondays at or before 8 a.m. or after 4:30. I can do Tuesdays between 1 and 2:30, so stuff like that. It just makes it easier for me to quickly make appointments and not wonder if it's going to work with my husband's schedule. You can see my daughters decided to write on the calendar, but I like to cross off the week as we get through it. It shows me, hey, we're making progress this month. And also it helps me to quickly look up and know what the date is. This is what I recommend. It's just right here on the side of my fridge. As I'm sitting down doing homeschool with the kids, I can just glance over. Sometime I'll go over with you my, woohoo, sneak peek, my weekly to-do. I absolutely love this system of getting things done. So I'll show you that in another video. When I'm filling out my husband's calendar and I see things that I need to be prepared for that correlate with what he's doing, I can quickly jot it down on my calendar, and I will always be 1 step ahead of him so I can be his helpmate the best that I can. Okay, so I've got my 2 calendars here. This one's my husband's, this one's mine, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So for his schedule for November, he's doing the first shooting of the Choosing Life series, where he's going to be sharing a testimony. Another family is going to be sharing their testimony of choosing life. So I know I can ask him this week if he needs help with that. So I've just put it in my calendar so I remember that it's being recorded that week. And then next week he's going to be planning his abortion trainings that he's going to put up on his website for how to preach the gospel in the area of abortion. And I'm just going to see if he needs help with that. And I also know that the following week we're doing our Christmas mail out, and part of that is we have to get our Christmas photos taken. So I am going to put a little note in my calendar that says bring to get all of our outfits together for the photo. And so this is just like simple little ways that you can be on the same page, literally, as your husband. And then, oh look, here, I know that in December our family has a dentist appointment. So because I just taped that business card in there. So just really helpful tips and tricks for how to stay organized and always know what's going on, not only with your schedule, but also with your husband's. You can make this work for your life. I know that a lot of people don't know what their husband's schedule is going to be from a week-to-week basis, but you can still write down what his goals are for your family or for anything he might be working on the side, or house projects, and you can easily stay on top of those for him and be his helpmate in that way. Even if you're not doing it at all regarding your husband, you're just doing it for yourself. Like I said, it's great for doctor's appointments, home care, personal time. It's great for so many things, and I've really been blessed by it, even just keeping track of homeschool. So that's it for you. Thank you so much for joining me real quick. I hope this video was helpful, and I also hope you enjoyed it.